Hello YouTube, welcome back. It's patch day and we are of course checking out what's new for the survival hunter in patch 11.1. There is some small changes to the tree, both not in the spec tree but in the class tree, so we're checking that out very quickly. Pack leader has been changed and there's also a functional fix for Sentinel one, so let's check that out. And yeah, we'll just quickly go through everything so that you are up to date on what we are playing for talents in the new season of M+, that is starting next week. It is today the 26th of February. So first day of the pre-patch basically, because we have one more week where it's just, you know, we do M0s and all that stuff. But next week it's time for M+ and raid and all that stuff, and we need to be up to date already, right? So what is new? Let's check that out. So we have the spec tree is not changed. You go a pretty standard build from last season with, like, you know, going to the standard butchery, you have the merciless blow, you go down here, take the coordinated assault. This is actually an old build because you do want to go the symbiotic adrenaline. Is that what it's called? Yeah, you do want the, for M+, it's better with the 1 minute CD always, I believe, so let's go for that. And I do believe M Sentinel is the best one, so let's start with that. Even though pack leader has been changed, and let's check that out later. But for Sentinel and survival, we are going with this on the spec tree. Nothing I really need to explain, I think. It's just, you know, standard. You go into coordinated assault, symbiotic, you go fear of the eagle, your butchery, all that stuff. So yeah, that's nothing changes in the rotation and all that stuff. Nothing really changed for Sentinel either in terms of what they, like, some passives do or actives and all that stuff, except for Lunarstorm. Lunarstorm is now I think they tweaked a little bit with the numbers too to make it how do you say it, almost like, I think they nerfed the damage a bit, because the buff to it is that it actually moves with the target. One problem we had last season was that, yeah, it's good doing good damage, but as soon as you move away, or like the tank moves away with the pack, it don't follow, and it's 30-second CD, so you might not get up a new one very quickly, and you're losing a lot of damage, right? So basically now what happens is that when you press your wildfire bomb as usual and Lunarstorm procs, it will follow the target that it's hitting. You see, it's bigger and it's following slowly the target. And I mean, sure, it's not the fastest, but I mean, it's still a huge upgrade, I think. Sentinel is definitely gonna be much more fun to play with and not so frustrating. Right, that's it for the Sentinel. In the class tree, we have not so many changes, and you can just see, I will link in the description what I have for like the code, so you can copy it if you want, but it's pretty basic. We did get some changes, I think, in positions, so you will have most likely 2 points that you need to reorient again. For me, I put it in torque-coated bindings. Binding shots stun duration is increased by 1 second, and the intimidation, I think it's moved, that's why, so you have to put that so you get the solo stun again. Very important. Other than that, again, nothing really. You go implosive trap, camouflage, misdirection, I like that. You could maybe, like, if you really need it, I don't know for the dungeons yet, but you could definitely check take away Trailblazer and go for like goto trank, so you can trank a lot of enemies. That is always something to do. But I think this is gonna be the general build that you go for the class tree for pretty much all specs, like you with the hero talents. And yeah, and of course for the pack leader one, we have some changes too, or a lot of changes, I think. So I must say I'm going in raw here. I have not really checked out what to expect from it. I do know, however, that we are going with this combo, so that's fine, right? But sorry, that was my music. So let's check out. It's now a it's a passive. While in combat, every 25 seconds, your next kill command summons the aid of a... I remember now. I read about this earlier. You're basically summoning pets with kill command, and it can either be a Vyern, boar, or bear, and they do increases the damage of you and your pets by 15%. Is the Vyern. A boar is charging through your target 3 times, dealing damage to the primary target and some damage to 8 nearby, so it's AoE. The bear leaps into the fray, rending the flesh of your enemies, dealing damage, so it's a bleed. So you either get increased damage for you and your pet, you get an AoE with the boar, and with the bear you get a bleed. And that's also AoE because it's up to 8 target. Pretty nice. And then the pack mentality. Howl of the Pack Leader, and Howl of the Pack Leader is this one, causes your kill command to generate an additional stack of Tip of the Spear. That's pretty nice, I like that. Summoning a beast reduces the cooldown of Wildfire Bomb by 10 seconds. Also very good. Ooh, I will play around with this. Dire Summons. Kill command reduces the cooldown of Howl of the Pack Leader by 1 sec. Pretty good. So basically just the more you use it, also Raptor Strike reduces the cooldown. So it's not 25 seconds, it's gonna be like 15 seconds probably, which is very nice. Howl of the Pack's leader's cooldowns is reduced to 25 seconds. Your pet gains an extra 5% of your attack power. Pet's strong, that's good. We go with Ursin's Fury. Your bear's periodic damage has a 10% to reduce the cooldown of Butchery or Flanking Strike by 2 seconds. That's pretty good. So that's the bleed from the bear. When it hits, it has a chance to reduce the cooldown of Butchery or Flanking Strike. Very nice. I like that. And you could go Venom Fanged. Initial damage from a bear will consume Serpent Sting from up to 8 nearby targets, dealing 100% of its remaining damage instantly. I like this, but I get why we don't use it, because it's hard to put up Serpent Sting all the time, basically. That's gonna be a full-time job to have it up, so no. Fury of the Vyern. Your pet's attack increase your Vyern's damage bonus by 1% up to 10%. Casting Wildfire Bombs extend the duration of your Vyern by 5 sec up to 10 additional sec. Pretty good. Summoning your boar refreshes the duration of Mongoose Bite, Mongoose Fury. Each time your boar deals damage, you have a 25% chance to gain a stack of Mongoose Fury and Raptor Strike. Raptor Strike strikes 1 additional target, stacks up to 4 times. So when the boar deals damage with the charge, you get a Mongoose Fury, and the Mongoose Fury is increased the damage of Mongoose Bite the Raptor Strike by 15. Very nice. We go with Slicked Shoes. Whenever disengaged, remove a movement impairment effect. Its cooldown is reduced. I like that. Oh, this could be good. Whenever an enemy is stunned by Binding Shot, it's dragged into the center. And Shell Cover. When dropping below 60% health, summoning the aid of a turtle, reducing the damage you take by 10%. Oh. That's pretty good too. Another defensive. Sorry. I have a goat on me. And then for the No Mercy, damage from your kill shot sends your pet into rage, causing all active pets within 20 yards of your bear to pounce to the target and smack, claw, or bite it. Your pets will not leap if the target is already in melee range. Nice. A lot of damage basically. And then we have leader from the front. Casting coordinated assault grants Howl of the Pack leader and increases the damage dealt by your beast by 25% and your pets by what? BM is gonna we're talking from a survival spec, but I can already tell you that BM is gonna be insane. What? This is insane though. Alright, it seems very, very fun. Definitely better than the last pack leader that we have. I don't know how good it sounds good, but I don't know if it's enough for survival, where Sentinel might just be doing more damage. Well, but it's definitely a very interesting thing they've done. We can actually go check that out. As I said, this is a like walkthrough of the talent. It's not, I don't know for 100% sure where everything's gonna be. This might change in 2 weeks. Who knows? It's pre-patch, right? So depending on like when we get tier sets and all that stuff. But for now, let's check what people are using. And I do believe they're going pretty standard here. They're actually not. They're going bursting shot more than. Yeah, I guess that's just whatever they want to do, right? And here they go, this one, yeah, that's standard. And people are still going. I mean, this might change, as I said. People are still going Sentinel. So I was right from the beginning, Sentinel is still the one you go with. This, however, sounds very fun, so I will definitely try it out. And we'll see how it goes, basically. But that's all the changes for the survival in patch 11.1. I'm excited to try out both the Sentinel and the pack leader one. And stay tuned for any videos that... let's do this. Stay tuned for... here on YouTube, because I will probably post dungeon runs with both specs and try out and see the difference, maybe compare, like do the same dungeon and compare how does Sentinel feel compared to pack leader. I think I'm gonna enjoy pack leader, just from a like, not the standpoint of what's doing the most damage, but what plays very well within your spec, right? It sounds very fun, at least, so I'm hopeful for that. And yeah, thank you for watching. If you already watched the whole video, why don't you subscribe to be notified when I post these dungeon runs and all the other stuff I'm gonna post in the near future with the new season that's coming. It's gonna probably be some raid video and a deeper dive later on when it's set within a week or two. We'll do a full guide for gear and talents and rotation stuff, and all that stuff will be on a guide. Right now we're just checking out the talents and yeah. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.